So it's been written. Time is now.
Gangsta.
This is.
Wait for motherfucker.
So welcome to my den.
Yes, I am here this lovely morning. Yes, and I told you guys that I want to talk about, I'm just going straight into it. I told you guys I wanted to talk about the Flint and herbal crisis. Told you I was doing research on this, about water in the urban communities. Now, a lot of people are not putting this two and two together. This is not just happening. It's just been brought up because Flint is a well-known city. This has been going on for centuries. How? Because I'm going to get in depth about what's going on, why they're doing this and in Flint. And then you'll start thinking, oh my, you look at other cities, how they have torn down the projects and built the downtown areas into beautiful areas. And guess what? Most people who stayed downtown, yes, you can say they did gentrification. Yes, they did. They got the poor out, and they brought in the middle class or the well-off people to live downtown. They basically put the non-whites out, because that's mostly who was living downtown was African Americans, and they put them out. They let them go on the outskirts, and they brought in Caucasians or well-off people. So this is what all this happening, and you can look around all through the land of the United States, it's going on. But the reason why I'm saying this, because you're going to get what I'm saying about Flint crisis, and this has been going on in urban communities for a very long time because they want that downtown area. Well, let's get started here. Now we start. Oh, yes. So, the Flint crisis, I could just say urban communities start from school. Now, I know you don't understand where I'm going at, and I'm going to try to make it simple. Do you know that they test us, African Americans, they test us at an early age to see who's going to be a criminal or who's not going to be a criminal? And you can look all this up. I'm telling you. You can look this up. They spend a whole lot of money for a prison system so they can test us at an early age so they can see who's going to be inmates and who's not. Look it up. Everything I say, I'm telling you, it's the truth. Just look it up. Now, from that early age, they already determine where we're going. People can't predict, so but they can test and see what's going on. From that standpoint, then, it flows on the system, getting into the system and going through all this. But I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people don't know that water affects your body. And they know this. Most of these kids will have depression. They will get any type of disease, be bipolar. All this is an effect on your body from water. Look it up. I'm telling you, people, look it up. I did this research. Matter of fact, I was reading this on reading on the internet and on the environmental from the government, and I was reading as well on they call the World Count, and they have on here the effects of polluted water on humans, and it says nitrates are especially dangerous to babies that drink formula milk. It restricts the amount of oxygen in the brain and causes the blue baby syndrome. This is from water. This is from water. Inside the water, nitrates. Lead. I'm reading it, people. I'm reading it. Lead can cause the body damage. It can damage the central nervous system, people. That's what lead do. Too much of fluoride in the water can make your teeth yellow and cause damage to the spinal cord. People, get on the internet. Read, people. Read, my people. The first thing they say, they have said it for years. If you want to hide anything from any African American, all you got to do is put it in a book. I want you guys to read. This is so clear. It's damaging our body, and most of the time, it's in the urban community. Now, when I came on, I said, the reason why you think about why they're doing gentrification and pushing the poor people out and letting the well-off people live downtown. Think about it. Do you know it's a law in Michigan that's why they're continuing to charge these people water bills? They're on their water bill. They're charging them. The reason why, because if you don't pay your water bill, now I want you to look it up. Again, I'm telling you people, look it up. If they do not pay their water bill, then the Child Protective Service, if they have kids, come and get their kids. And they still don't pay their water bill, then they get a lien on their property. Once they get a lien on their property, guess what, people? Michigan can come in and take their property because they got a lien on their property. Now, you do not hear me. You do not hear me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's always something behind what anybody of government, in government, who is crooked and trying to make money. Governor Snyder doing. When they're doing something, most Caucasian, when they're doing something, it's all about money and trying to be successful and trying to get something. Trying to get something. They want something, they do something. If they're in power, they are doing something so they can get what they want. You don't hear me though. Now let me go back again. If they do not pay their bills, they will lose their kids. Not only that, because you know people are going to fight for their kids, so most of their money going to go fighting for their kids. So if they don't pay their bill, they get a lien on their property, their house. Michigan come in there and take it. Michigan can come in there and take their property. It is now Michigan's. So if they do that all through the downtown Flint, and they take this property, guess what? They have free property. They can tear it down. If these people, most likely they're not going to pay for it, all these thousands of dollars. And they tear it down, rebuild it, and sell the houses to the ones who can afford it. Now you have a glorious downtown Michigan, just like you see in other areas of downtown. People, wake up! Come on! Wake up! They're taking it, and guess what? You're making it easy for them also. I must say, you're making it easy for them. If you have a place, take care of your outside. Pay your bills regardless. Don't go and buy all these expensive cars and Jordans and stuff like that. Take care of it. Be grateful. Just love your place. Love it. Take care of it. Don't make it easy for them. Fight for the property that you own. I'm telling you. I feel sorry for the people in Flint, Michigan. It is affecting not only the adults, but it is affecting the kids that are being raised, and they're going to have mental problems because of this water. This water. And it's not only in Michigan. It's in Ohio. They're talking about Ohio now, Youngstown. They're just noticing it because Michigan is well known now. It's been going on for years. Years. It's haven't just started. Wake up, people. Give me a bell. I want people to wake up. Give me an alert. Alert, alert, alert. I'm not playing here. I'm not getting on here playing no game. I'm trying to inform you because somebody need to inform you. Raw. I'm talking about raw. I don't have nobody that sit up here and tell me you can't say that or you can't say that. No, I'm saying that this is me. Nobody don't tell me what to do. I'm doing me. I'm going to inform my people. I want you to wake up, smell the coffee, and it's not smelling like no Jell-O. It's not even smelling like coffee. It's smelling like what you know it is. Bull crap. Get it together, people. They're going to lie to you. You got to come out that dark abyss. Come to the light. What they say, come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light. Come to the light, my people. These people, most of these white supremacists do not care about you. They're caring about the color green and what they can get from you. If they had their way, you'll be a slave right now. Hell, if Lincoln had his way and kept the Union together, we would still be slaves, honey. Don't ever. Thank you for signing an emancipation, a proclamation. Thank you. But at the end of the day, he would not have signed it if the Union could have been saved without setting the slaves go. He would not have signed it. He would not have signed it, people. Oh, come on. You don't hear me, though. You don't hear me. Come on, people. Wake up. Smell the coffee. Start reading. This water situation is not the beginning, and it will not end until they get what they want. They're so afraid of losing their power. I was listening to one talk show, and one white guy came over there and he said, okay, so if you guys become empowered and you become leaders and everything like that, so tell me what y'all gonna do with us. Oh, what did y'all do to us? But see, we're not cruel like that. We're not mean like that. We're not going to do the stuff what you have done to our ancestors and how you're doing to us. We're not like that. We're not like that, people. And you know that. We're lovable. That's why we're in this situation now. Because they went over to Africa and we say, welcome, come on. Our ancestors says, we love, you love, come on, and stuff like that. Instead of saying, no, get your behind back on that boat and keep it moving. No, our ancestors welcomed them. And we became slaves. Oh, I know most of the white supremacists will say, well, they had slaves in Africa. Let me break it down to you people. And I know I'm like getting off the topic, but I always say this all the time and I have to break it down to you. They had slaves for a moment. When those slaves paid back their debt, they were no longer slaves. They wasn't slaves like how over here in America, getting whooped and beat. They had to pay their debts. Once they paid their debts, they were released. You can't tell me no lie, because I'm going to read. You tell me a lie. You don't even, most of this education out here, they don't even try to say that most everything around here is invented by African Americans. Invented by African Americans. But this water crisis, back on that, this is not the beginning, and this will not be the end. It's going to be more places that's claiming that they have water problems. I'm going to read this one more statement, and then I have to go. It says, water. Help increase awareness by educating your children and increasing awareness within your community. And that's what I want people to do. I want you to help educate yourself. That's why I'm on here educating you. That this water crisis is not the beginning. We need to start examining. We need to call out the politician. We need to request their resignation. Governor Snyder need to step down. Other officials, we are the one that put them in that seat. And we need to start taking them out of seat if they cannot do for our people. And I am going to talk about how they treated Obama in the 8 years that he was in their seat, and also how they do not want him to go down as a good president in the Supreme Court nominee. Who is he going to select? Well, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow about this situation. Love to talk about what's going on with Obama and everything. And, yeah, out of here. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in my den. It's time for me to go to school. So I'm running late. Okay, let's do this. The facts.
Girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And you deserve it. The way you work.